It's in a garbage bag, but it doesn't mean it's garbage. But it came from the garbage. Hey, I forgot about this. The things that I forget about. I got big plans for this. Not so much this side. That's the side I need. Looks like the stuff I used to use. The foam stuff that you get from, like, you know, the PVC stuff you get from an art supply place. But this is definitely not garbage. I got big plans for this. And I got 2 of them. Actually, I don't know if these are not feathers. Just some materials that I'm going to try to use for art later, like I do everything that I collect. I gotta be plans for this, especially this one. Feathers come from birds. Which means they're not trash. They're part of nature. So they shouldn't be garbage. Stuff I used to do a long time ago. Save the feathers and send them back out in a very magical way. You know, like just take it someplace and let them fly one last time and not end up in the trash. You're going to say, hey man, you're going to make a mess. Those things are going to be sticking to everything else because of the static electricity. I got to get them all out. Make sure everything's accounted for. I think it's better for us to get a bag to put the feathers in, you know, and try to come up with some kind of plan later to take them out. I thought about doing something real cool though, but I don't want to get in trouble for it though. I'm not going to do what I'm going to tell you. I'm just going to figure out something different. But I wanted to take these to a very high spot. And I'm not talking about the top of the Westin Pizzeria Plaza. You know, you don't have access. Nothing like that, no balconies. But more of a place like Tallulah Gorge and go up to the 1,000-foot marker. You know, the overhang that's like 900 feet up, and empty them out in that zone and let them just float over the landscape. But I think that might be illegal, so I'm not going to be doing that. They would think I'm crazy if I walked in there with a bag of feathers, guys. Think about that. A grown man, big muscles, you know, walking in there with a couple of grocery bags full of feathers to ask one of the rangers, can I drop these off the side? Do you know how much trouble we would get into? I mean, talk about being an instant celebrity. That would be us in the wrong way, which I'm not going to let that happen. Let me figure out something better to do with these things instead of, you know, trash them. Oh, crap. Look at this little pillow. Man, what the heck do I get myself into? Look at that little bag. The bag that they came out of. Get a load of this. Oh, man. Imagine if I lived with mom or something like that. Imagine if I was a teenager trying to do something like this. I think I did do something like this a long time ago. Oh, man, you know how mad they would be if they saw this? Look at the size of this pile. How? You talk about a never-ending treasure. Dang. Why can't money be like this? Oh man. Good thing the ceiling fan's not on. That's a big pile right there for real. I'm trying to keep them from falling on the floor. If all of this was on the floor, guys, you know, I don't have to go to Home Depot to buy a rake. Can't vacuum these things up. You'll clog the vacuum. The heck do I get myself into? Dang, I should have taken these things out inside a garbage bag. I was going to plan to put them individually, like in these bags right here. But I had absolutely no idea it was going to explode like this. I mean, the more I pulled stuff out, the more it just puffed out. You know, like some cheese puffs or something, popcorn. Hey, it looks like my hair back in the olden days. Oh, dang. Gotta figure out something, right? Can't waste these things, can't be trashed. Man, let me figure something out. Crazy. Quite the heap.